When it comes to seeking their dream job, everyone has to start somewhere. As time passes, our chosen profession may change or evolve. Many superstars began their careers as craftsmen before landing a fortuitous break into a career that propelled them into the limelight. Here are some celebs who worked as tradies before becoming well-known. Stay tuned for all the juicy inside details. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger put his muscles to work in the construction sector to make ends meet before becoming a movie star. The Terminator star started his own bricklaying business with a bodybuilding pal to supplement his income while attempting to make it as a bodybuilder. Schwarzenegger staffed his fledgling business entirely with bodybuilders he met at Gold's Gym, and he charged substantially cheaper costs than most of his competitors in order to grow the business. Despite this, the firm failed to take off until Schwarzenegger realized that Americans were captivated by all things European, noticing that other businesses in the neighborhood charged a premium for products like Italian coffee and Swedish spas just because of their origins. As a result, the future Terminator star began marketing himself and his bodybuilder staff as a gang of specialty European bricklayers and raised his charges by a factor of 2. Over the next 5 years, Schwarzenegger utilized the money he made as a bricklayer to go to business school and invest in real estate. After buying and flipping multiple buildings in the region, he was able to turn his relatively small revenues from his firm into several $1 million. Whoopi Goldberg. You might not expect a woman to be on this list, but Whoopi Goldberg worked as a bricklayer before her big break. Whoopi Goldberg has a huge international following, but she might not be where she is today if it weren't for her efforts in the construction sector. Not only is Whoopi a brilliant actress, but she also was invited to join the Bricklayers Union due to her high-quality work. Whoopi actually assisted in the construction of the wall that surrounds the San Diego Zoo. Ozzy Osbourne. John Michael Osbourne, better known as Ozzy Osbourne, was previously regarded as one of the best heavy metal vocalists. In his career as a performer, he's had a number of run-ins with controversy and wide-eyed public scrutiny. He and his family became well known for their early millennium realty program when his rocking days were over. Prior to all the partying, music, and outlandish family activities, Osbourne worked in a variety of jobs. He worked as a horn tuner in a car industry, an apprentice toolmaker, and a building site laborer, among other jobs. He definitely progressed from his days as a laborer, but they undoubtedly contributed to the life he has lived for decades. Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford worked as a carpenter to supplement his sporadic acting income before becoming famous as Indiana Jones. He claims that this allowed him to support his family as he awaited the types of jobs he desired. After being cast in a small role in Francis Ford Coppola's The Conversation, the director also granted him a side job performing carpentry work. In reality, George Lucas met his future Han Solo while constructing a wooden door at Francis Ford Coppola's house before being cast in Star Wars. John Kenny. One of the most well-known construction workers is a product of a reality television show. In the season dubbed Survivor Vanuatu, the cast of the hit reality TV show Survivor faced stiff competition. That didn't stop participant John Kenny from giving it his all in the hopes of winning the ultimate prize at the end. Unfortunately, Kenny did not receive the award money. His multifaceted history in trades like construction and technical operator, on the other hand, ensure that he will make his way in the world with ease. Tom Baker. Next up on our list is Tom Baker. Doctor Who's John Pertwee regenerates into Tom Baker in 1974, making him the 4th actor to assume the title character in the BBC TV series. Bill Slater, the BBC's head of serials, had directed Baker in a Play of the Month production of The Millionaires and had suggested him to producer Barry Letts. Letts was originally impressed with Baker upon meeting him, but after seeing his performance in The Golden Voyage of Sinbad, he began to doubt his suitability for the character. Sean Connery. Playing James Bond will always deceive an audience into thinking you live a life of luxury. Despite the fact that Sean was a flawless Bond in the movies, life before playing wasn't as glamorous for him. Connery was actually a regular laborer, building bricks, and even worked as a coffin polisher at one point. Sean, on the other hand, was able to make his way up the world because of his hard work and persistence, resulting in his prestigious acting status and career. Winston Churchill. Even though the wartime Prime Minister of the United Kingdom was not a licensed builder, However, he was a skilled bricklayer. As a result of this, he was eligible to join the Amalgamated Union of Bricklayers. He is well renowned for his contributions during World War II. His lesser, more personal successes, on the other hand, were won through the formations he built. A gorgeous brick garden wall, a goldfish pond, and even a swimming pool were among them. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt, George Clooney's Ocean's 11's co-star, may not have worked in construction, but his Make It Right housing project in New Orleans earns him an honorable mention. Following Hurricane Katrina, Pitt formed the nonprofit Make It Right Foundation in 2007 to restore 150 secure, energy-efficient, and affordable houses for families in New Orleans' lower Ninth Ward. These dwellings, which cost around $150,000 to build, including labor, consume 70% less energy than a traditional home of the same size. Joe Manganiello. Joe is recognized for a variety of roles, including starring in Magic Mike and portraying Alcide Havreau in True Blood. Joe, on the other hand, had a long career in the construction industry before becoming famous. Joe shoveled sand and gravel to pay the bills before raking in millions from his acting career. While it was painful for him while he was laboring, I believe most people would agree that it was well worth it. His stint as a construction worker motivated him to get in shape and maintain his slim physique. Alfred Hitchcock. The next celebrity on our list may surprise you. It's Alfred Hitchcock. Henley's is where this world-famous film director learned many of his abilities as an electrician. At the age of 16, he began working as an apprentice electrician, producing electronic goods. He quickly advanced in the organization and began working on a sales team where he developed design and PR abilities. His time at Henley's had equipped him for a successful career as a director. If you work in the electrical industry, you're not alone. Many superstars, from Einstein to Hitchcock, have obtained expertise and experience as electricians. Albert Einstein. Believe it or not, the famous scientist used to work for his father's company as an electrician. Einstein's father and uncle launched an electrical engineering firm while he was a child. They were one of the first enterprises in Munich to provide energy. Einstein worked as an electrician's assistant at an Oktoberfest festival, where he ran cables and installed lights. However, he prioritizes his academic pursuits over a career in the electrical industry. Unfortunately, the Einstein brothers were unsuccessful in their quest to give power to Munich. They couldn't afford to change their equipment from direct current to alternating current because they were a tiny business. After closing his first business, Einstein's father founded an electrical business in Milan. George Harrison. The famous musician George Harrison worked as an apprentice electrician at Blackler's shop before becoming a famous guitarist for the Beatles. "I kept blowing things up, so I got dumped," Harrison once told reporters. Harrison was a member of a band called the Quarrymen during his apprenticeship, which subsequently became the Beatles. Although Harrison did not pursue a career as an electrician, his training did provide him with an advantage. He was adept at setting up the band's sound equipment. And there you have it, everything you need to know about some famous celebrities who worked as a tradie before they became world-famous celebs. But if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. If you're already a plumber running your own business or just about to start and grow your own plumbing business, you must learn the 4 critical things plumbing business owners wish they had learned before starting a plumbing business so you don't make the same mistakes. Plumber Accelerator have put together a free training video you can watch for free right now that will show you exactly how to start, grow, and build your plumbing business the right way so you can consistently guarantee profitable work, free up your time, all whilst reducing stress levels and allowing you to have sustainable and more profitable business that works for you. In this free training video, you will also learn how to generate a steady stream of jobs on demand and with predictability month after month in your local area without relying on word of mouth and referrals, how to stop competing on price with other plumbers and escape your competition, how to convert at least 90% of your quotes and estimates into sales, how to command premium prices and attract high-quality customers that will be happy to pay more. Click on the link in the description below the video.